see them. They're not real sure where you're headed, where you're going. Can they still play a part? Can you use them?
Can you repeat that?
The whole thing?
No,
Just that last.
I didn't understand.
Who can we use?
So, you don't have to put blindfolds on right away. I just gave you a piece of
Right away.
So, just hang on to them. Alright, so
They're
kind
gonna
of
be
with
blind and
that,
deaf.
we had, everybody had a little bit of different perspective. Some people were saying we're kind of walking backwards, maybe didn't see quite what we were going. Sometimes our goal isn't very clear, right? Whether it be to us or to people who are supporting us, right? Can we still bring them along to help support us? Sure. Even if it's not clear. Sometimes we don't have to have all the answers right away, but we can still be moving forward in a direction that we think we probably should be going, right? So this next milestone, this next phase is going to mimic that a little bit. There's a few of you with blindfold, 6 of you actually. You as a team can put those support people anywhere that you want around the circle, okay? They can choose to go, whatever. We just need to kind of determine as a group, where do we want those folks with blindfolds to sit? They're a key part of what we're doing. They need to be fully involved. Just happen to not have the gift of eyesight during this next phase.
Eyesight or hearing.
You can't have two together,
Okay.
obviously.
Yeah,
You
Jordan,
need
can
to
you move
have.
that?
You need to space it out so each of us can
There's
help
17,
each other as we
so
go.
it should go between like
No, there's like 12
one
of us.
person and then 2 people in between.
There's going to
Hey
be
Mark,
12.
there's 12 of us.
Yeah. So that
We're going to step up.
Yeah,
You step
there's
up. Oh, there's
12,
6 and 6, every other person.
So yeah. So
I'm good. I have to keep.
Jesse's the point man though. You could-
I'm always a pivot man or point man.
with the blindfold.
This is great. Why don't you just pull my hearing aids out too while we're at it?
See, somebody from over there, we got to. I'll trade. This should be every other.
No,
because
it should
we
be-
got a bunch of blind.
yeah, he needs to move.
It's visually
Yeah.
impaired.
This somebody needs
Yeah.
Jesse or
Chuck.
You
Chuck
should switch
needs to
with
move
him.
this way.
He's got a blind.
Hey, blindfold.
What is our
not
goal?
blindfold.
Where are we
Hey,
going?
Jesse, you need to come forward.
No, this
It
way.
looks
This way.
like
Yeah.
over here,
Can you guide him? What? He don't point. He can't see.
wherever
Get
Jordan
over here.
Yeah.
Right there.
All right.
Stay there.
I got it. Do I got a string here?
I'll give you your string.
Oh wait, I got one. Here, hold on. Let me get it out.
Blindfolded. Blindfolded. All right. All right.
We got to find out what we're gonna do.
Open
first.
invitation here.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys see where the cone is?
exactly the
Nope.
same as we've done.
My hand's open.
Phone's over there. Well,
So
the
Mark,
cone.
you have
is-
this?
I guess. Yes, brother.
Well,
All right.
another thing you're gonna need.
All of a sudden, my smelling just got
somebody's
better.
gonna have to guide
Yeah.
the guys with the. Actually, if you have to hold their shoulder or whatever,
All right, you guys
To-
make this happen.
to
You got
bend
this.
over.
Hey, bend down a little bit.
We got to get strings
Here we go.
untangled here.
There you go.
All right.
Bend down. You gotta bend down. The string won't go that far. Here.
Don't put any tension on the rope.
Just leave the.
Here.
Just,
You
don't,
got- give him-
just hold the strings in your hand.
All right. You got. You
All right.
just have
So,
one. You
hey,
just
we
have
need
one.
to establish somebody because I can't see. So we need to establish one person talking.
Do I need another one?
One person needs to talk.
Okay, has everybody got them?
Everybody needs to get low.
Kevin, you want to give the instruction?
Okay.
Bring it down.
Up. Tension. Up. Up. Everybody up. Everybody up.
Hey,
Up.
help
Up.
your buddy. That's more.
Okay.
Is the
Now-
ball? Is the ball up?
Now,
Yes.
the people that are blindfolded, the person in front of them, you put your hand on their shoulder to the right. So, yeah, and then turn.
Everybody do that.
Now we need to start moving. Backwards.
Backwards.
Just
Well,
back
not you.
up. Just keep backing up.
Okay.
Shift to the left.
May I suggest the direction we're traveling now is north, and we make directions off of that.
All right,
idea.
keep going north. Just keep going straight. This way. Left. That's straight.
Yeah, one person's left is another's right in this. If you put it on a compass, it's a lot easier to orient when you can't see.
You can't see the compass.
Going north.
Yeah, but you can imagine that.
The ball's still there,
So far.
Yes, you didn't lose your balls yet.
huh? Don't lose my ball.
We're gonna have to stop in a sec and then start heading east. So just keep going north.
You'll be going to your right.
Who will be?
Mark will be going to his right, and you'll be
gonna go-
going
Am I
straight.
Going my right?
You're
Am I
going to be
going
going
backwards?
straight.
What's going on here?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
just
are.
walking with them. I'm using left and right for some reason.
No, there's a tree.
You're fine.
Oh, you're plenty clear.
You're fine.
of the tree.
Since you're in the circle, everybody goes left and goes
Oh,
right.
I got you.
Right.
Go a little south.
Come this way a little bit north.
Watch him. Watch the cone
Yeah.
to his right. He's okay.
You need to come to your right just a little bit.
Okay, straight back.
Watch out for the tree.
Tree.
Watch you to your left is the cone.
You're right next to the
Straight
cone.
back.
Okay, now he's going to have to go to his right to be able to bring it around the tree.
I think we'll go like this.
Yeah, we are. I think.
Stop.
Okay, we're
Okay.
right over
Are
the
we
cone.
at the cone?
All right.
Yeah, we're at the
Yeah,
Right
cone.
over it.
So now we need to start
We're gonna have to
lowering
start.
down.
Let me suggest we lower 6 inches at a time. That way everybody knows how far.
Call
to
it,
go.
Will.
All right. I can't see it, so I don't know how
Just
far.
count,
it is.
count at
Right.
3, start lowering with 6 inches, like you said. 1, 2, 3. Alright, stop.
The problem.
It's hooked on a tree. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
There we go. More yet.
There you go.
Start getting low, everyone.
Are we going down?
Keep going.
Yes,
Lower it
you're
down.
good.
It
It's
might-
gonna have to come towards us a little bit.
Take it south a little.
There you go.
Not too much.
Keep going down.
Down some more.
It's
Down.
A little bit north.
just if you let it go, it'll fall right on.
No.
Now down.
Down.
No.
Hold
No.
on, hold on.
No.
Keep tension.
Right
There.
there.
Let go.
All right, let go, guys.
There we go. Say,
Let go.
it's good. Let go, everybody.
Oh, good job. Superb. That's good job.
Glasses are all full.
Superb. Yeah.
That was pretty cool. But
Yeah.
I like not being able to frickin' see.
Or here.
Huh?
How do you feel about
You
it?
can still.
Annoyed.
you want to see it.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah, it's hard. It's.
Huh?
You wanted to talk.
It's
Yeah,
fear.
yeah. I know why they did it.
Victor's talking,
Feel-
y'all.
feel-
Hey,
feel-
Victor's talking.
I'm talking.
I'm sure the tension just kind of died here.
No, I'm not talking. Taking sight out of the whole equation was difficult, but listening and focusing on voices and leaning on somebody gave a better perspective. You didn't really need the sight, just needed to hear.
And the trust.
Trust.
You
That
had
was
to
the
trust that everybody else to kind of guide you to.
Because where everybody was positioned for the people in the blindfold, we had to come up with a standard directional for them so that instead of going just left or right, one guy's left will be the other person's right.
Yeah, that was a good idea. I think will help too that every other person, because the people that could see could control more tension if they need be.
Yeah, they're kind of supporting the ones that were kind of, when we're letting it down, I noticed a few that had the blindfold. In most cases, they kept the tension, but it slacked off just a little bit as we were almost to the bottom.
Do you think that we ever intentionally or unintentionally blind people in our support system?
You've never been in the military.
Yeah.
No, she's talking about your support system right now.
Yeah.
do we unintentionally? When I walked up, I saw Daniel in between Chris and Mike, and he's starting in the low, and at one point he's holding his thing, he goes, shit, then grabs Chris, and another time he's like, shit. Like, we were going, and we forgot, maybe slipped our minds. Sometimes we're moving so quick, and we're supposed to do these things, that it's like, shit, I'm almost there, but I still need these people with me.
Sometimes you just assume. You don't think, don't think that far into it.
Yeah.
Not mind readers.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I have a real bad habit of assuming that people around me are there with, and a lot of times I do, I leave them alone.
How do you think that
And a lot of
changes
times they
the
don't need to know.
goals?
It frustrates.
Well, it's a setback.
Yeah.
But you learn to overcome it.
Do you think it's easier to have everyone not blindfolded?
Well, of course.
Yeah, it always is.
Yeah.
So how could you work on that?
Communicating, talking it through, assisting, showing others the path that you're going.
What I found was to try to talk to a civilian, it's just too much work.
Right.
It's just too confusing.
A lot of people aren't willing to listen. They want to just assume that they know what's going on, and
then they start asking you stupid things.
Yep.
However, I'm going to challenge you there. I'm sure you've had a lot of stupid, challenging, not feeling heard conversations with veterans. It's the point there is